I've got a tip for all you manifestors out there that I think it's going to really help you in your manifestation journey. And that is that the 3D is actually not the real reality. Your imagination is the real reality. And you need to fall in love and just be fulfilled in your imagination. And then it comes in the 3D external reality. Okay. So you need to not need what happens in the 3D external reality so much, so desperate for it, because it's not even the real reality. The real reality is in your imagination. It comes from your state of being. It comes from within. So once you understand this, really understand this, rewatch this video again and again until it gets into your brain, into your mind, into your heart, into your soul, that the only reality that is actually real, that really exists, is in your imagination. Okay? It's in your imagination, because your 3D external reality just reflects the imagination that you have inside, your internal state. And we go there, we determine that we create that through our imagination. Now, I'm using imagination loosely. It's not just talking about visualization. It's really talking about your internal state of being, okay? Who you are being, what you think, what you feel, how you act, how you perceive, your beliefs, your assumptions, okay? That takes place in the imagination. And that's the easiest thing to access, is through our imagination. So that is actually the real reality. That is really the real reality. Everything else is an illusion. This is why we say circumstances don't matter. Events don't really mean anything. They're neutral until you give it meaning with your imagination, right? It all comes from you. So stop looking at the 3D as real. It's not. It's just an illusion. It's a dead world. Okay. What is the only thing that's real is in your imagination. Now, the 3D might feel like it's real at times. I totally get that. But the 3D is really just a manifestation of our experience that we can play in this playground, this virtual reality video game that we have. It's kind of like we upload a file and then it spits out the result, right? The 3D is sort of like our ability to experience it with our flesh and blood and senses, and just enjoy those moments. But really, what creates it all, where it all begins, is our imagination. So you have to be fulfilled inside, internally, in your imagination. That's where you have to feel that love, that fulfillment, because that is the only reality that actually exists. That's where the real reality is. And I just had this breakthrough not so long ago. I just had to share it with you because it is so incredibly important. And once you know this, the actual manifestations that you've been hoping to experience in the 3D are just going to flood in so quickly. But you have to go there first in your imagination. You really have to just be satisfied and fulfilled just from the imagination and not from the 3D for that to happen.